Chazak uvaruch boker tov. Part of the kavod of Shabbat is to arrange ourselves before Shabbat to make sure we're going to have Shabbat, we're going to bring it up in time, and also to have prepared for Shabbat. That's why Chachamim said it is not allowed for a person to drive or to walk more than 3 parsa, meaning 7 miles, on Friday. The reason is that you might get to the place you want to go without anyone to know you come there, and not going to have what to eat in Shabbat. Especially back then, you cannot inform them very easily. You go there, let's say you go to your friend's house on Friday. Now you come in the middle of the day, you walked now for 7 miles, you come in the middle of the day, they didn't prepare anything for you. You're gonna, now because of this, you're not gonna be able to fulfill the mitzvah of kavod and oneg Shabbat. That's why Chaim said, do not walk more than 7 miles. But if you inform them before, they know you are coming, then it's allowed, because they prepared for you, everything is ready for you. Or you go home, you walk home, still is allowed, even more than the 7 miles. Especially today, that 7 miles is very easy. You just drive them. It's not like back then that you walk them. So that's why many poskim of nowadays say, first because anyway you're not walking, it's going to be a lot easier to get there. Second, most people prepare, when they prepare for Shabbat, they're not prepared precisely exactly for people that there is. Baruch Hashem, we have Shefa. People prepare more than this. We have 3 people. Usually there is for 4, for 5, or 6 people. As many as they come, Baruch Hashem. So we have, Baruch Hashem, what to eat. And even in that prepared, we have a lot of food in the house that we are able to bring. So it's not really a way for us to avoid oneg Shabbat. And the third reason is that it's very easy to inform them. Just text them, I'm coming for Shabbat. That's it. So they know to prepare for you a little extra. So we say it is allowed even if even more than 7 miles nowadays. But the best practice is to prepare ourselves ahead of time, because most problem gonna happen on Friday afternoon. Most unexpected thing gonna happen at that time. Many people that want to go, let's say you are Shabbat by your in-laws and you leave like an hour before Shabbat, it's 30 minutes together. Meaning you're gonna get 30 minutes before Shabbat, you have enough time to prepare for Shabbat. But on the way something happened. Most of the times, when we are that close to Shabbat, we want to get to somewhere on Shabbat, something can happen. It's alright, try to bring it that way, that we're going to have a problem when Shabbat starts. It can be a traffic at that time, it can be a flat tire, it can be something that didn't happen at that time. So that's why the Chacham enough the Rosho, you look ahead of time, you see, you predict the future and say, I'm going to take for me, like a safe time, I'm going to go 2 hours before. Not 30 minutes before, 2 hours before. That way we're not going to get into problems of Shabbat. Especially it can happen on flights. Some people that take the Friday flight, or if they go to Israel, so the Thursday night flight is not recommended, especially not in the winter. Because when you're going to land? 4 o'clock? In the winter, 4:30 or 5 is already Shabbat. Even in the summer, it can be delay in the flight, it can be problems. Even if you do not delay, you got there until you go out of the airplane, until you get your luggage, and then you get to your hotel, to the place you are staying, it's very, very dangerous into getting into Shabbat. So sometimes it's not only missing oneg Shabbat or kavod Shabbat, sometimes it's actually breaking Shabbat, or avoid all of this because you need to be stuck in the airport now for the whole Shabbat. That's why the best is not to get to these problems and avoid them. If there is no way to avoid them, so try to prepare everything ahead of time, that I know even if it's going to be delayed, I'm still going to be on time before Shabbat, and I'm going to have everything ready for me and my family for Shabbat. Baruch Adonai L'olam. Amen.